The Daily Mail, they contacted me and they said, hey, can we run an article on our website quoting you? I didn't know they'd call me an expert, but they did. And they wanted to quote me in an article they were writing, but they just basically wrote down everything I said in this video and used it as an article. But now I'm embarrassed to be quoted by these Muppets, because not long after that, they wrote an article saying why electric cars were dying, all these ridiculous reasons why EVs would fail. So I retract the Daily Mail having the right to quote me. Daily Mail, shut the hell up. The truth is here, internal combustion engine vehicles are dying. Stellantis just closed an internal combustion engine factory in North America. The unions went ballistic. They were angry. They were mad. They were furious. Stellantis just said, too bad, so sad. We can't make cars people don't want. Stellantis now is about to lose market share because it doesn't make many EVs in the US. And that's what people increasingly are buying. Yes, even in the United States. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Sam Evans, and I'm the Electric Viking. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. Stellantis has stopped, as in no more, never to return, selling gasoline-powered vehicles, stocking gasoline-powered vehicles in 14 US states. 14. Now, I should remind you that Stellantis' company, which is Jeep, declared bankruptcy in China. Bankruptcy. And no one seemed to bat an eyelid. The press barely talked about it. Why did this happen? Now, imagine if the cars that Jeep was selling in the US were electric. The Chinese would have freaking loved them. They would have gone, wow, this is cool. These are cool cars and they're electric. Damn. Whoa, damn. They would have bought them like hotcakes because they freaking love Jeeps, but they don't love internal combustion. So what happened? No more. That's what happened. Stellantis doesn't have long to get their shit together. They don't have long to get their shit together because if they don't, they're screwed. 14 US states now, no gasoline-powered vehicles. How many more? How long will it take before we're saying, oh, it's now 16. Oh, it's now 20. Oh, it's now 23. How long will that take? Well, let me know what you think in the comments. Stellantis dealer David Kelleher is taking every plug-in hybrid Jeep Wrangler he can get from the factory these days. In other words, as soon as the factory makes it, bang, he wants it because customers want them. That's because the automaker is no longer allocating gasoline-only Wranglers to his dealership in Pennsylvania, one of 14 states following emissions guidelines set by the California Air Resources Board that exceed nationwide standards. Although the rules don't require automakers to sell a certain percentage of zero emissions vehicles, until 2026, Stellantis has stopped shipping internal combustion models to dealerships in those 14 states unless customers have explicitly ordered them to make an exception. Meanwhile, dealers in non-CARB states can no longer get the Wrangler 4xe and other plugins without a custom order because too many of these are being ordered. Too many people want the plug-in hybrid version, so other states are suffering. Customers there are going, what the hell? Give us one of these cars. Stellantis is saying, sorry, we can't. Customers are saying, well, bye-bye. Kelleher said his salespeople have been trained on how to pitch the benefits of the 4xe models, which offer a performance boost in addition to fuel savings, and are selling them extremely successfully. But he said Stellantis' challenges will have a significant impact on dealership sales. We've learned how to sell these. They're not difficult to sell, he said. Stellantis began changing allocations for the two groups of states about 2 months ago. The automaker told dealers in April that the CARB, or the CARB states, are enforcing tougher greenhouse gas emissions retroactively to the 2021 model year. Those standards are separate from the zero emission sales minimums that began in 2026. About 36% of the US population lives in the 14 CARB states, according to 2023 Census Bureau estimates. 4 additional states are adopting the California standards for future model years. Dealers in the CARB states worry they'll be at a disadvantage if consumers start crossing state lines to buy gasoline-powered vehicles from other states' inventories, but it isn't happening. Kelleher, who owns David Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, received no gasoline-only Wranglers last month and 80 plug-ins. Last year, he typically got 40 gasoline models and 15 of the 4xe. He's gone from 15 plug-in hybrids and 40 gasoline to 80 plug-in hybrids. So clearly he's increased his sales significantly. What was he getting last year? 55 cars. Now he's gone to selling 80 cars, but all the plug-in hybrid version. People forget this. California is the biggest auto market in America, in the United States. It's the biggest in actually North America. So they dictate to some degree the kind of cars manufacturers have to build. Stellantis has to take this into account when they decide what they're going to do in the future. This will have to affect their decision making. California is moving to drastically increase the number of electrified vehicles on its roads. It's going to ban the sales of internal combustion engine vehicles in 2035. The CARB rules call for zero-emission vehicles and plug-in hybrids to be 35% of light-duty sales in the 2026 model year, 68% in 2030, and 100% in 2035. The changes Stellantis already has made to its allocation process in anticipation of those requirements illustrate some of the uncertainty being created during the transition to EVs. One of the dealerships said this: "It's tough. You call and ask questions, and you can tell the manufacturer doesn't really have great answers because it's all new to them." And here's the thing. I know I talk about Tesla a lot, but it has to be said. Tesla sales have increased 52% this year. The United States car market has not grown. Where are those sales coming from? They're coming from people who used to buy internal combustion. Now they've moved on. Those people who bought an EV, what are they going to do? Apparently Tesla buyers are the most loyal buyers. They're going to be telling their friends. They're going to be crowing about it, as you would. Why wouldn't you when you buy something that's new and different and better? Unless Stellantis seriously gets their act together, because they currently have no electric cars, fully electric cars, none, then what are they going to do in 2030 in California? What are they going to do? I mean, they're screwed. Think about it. Stellantis only has 6.5 years to have 70% of their vehicles be EV only. 70%, not plug-in hybrid, electric. 2035, Stellantis has to be 100% electric in the US. They don't have long. They need to get their act together really, really fast. Do you think they can do it in time? That's a tough question, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.